Hi. You missed me, right? It's me again. Frankly speaking, we are here to speak the truth. We are here to empower the young people. We are here to tell you nothing but eyes so that you can see where the world is heading. While the Western countries are seemingly having powers over our countries here in Africa, including Zambia. But there are secrets that are not secrets after all. Because if you read, if you are interested in knowing how you can bring about sustainable development, if you're interested in sustainable development issues, then read about them and you will see that there's no secret at all because everything is out there. All you have to do is figure out and identify yourself and know where you can place yourself. Everyone has a role to play when it comes to achieving sustainable development. Last time I talked about what I called ingredients that we need to achieve sustainable development and why at Scientific Initiatives I believe that scientific initiatives can lead to sustainable development. These are not facts. These are tested ideas that have brought forward, results. These are not just researched facts or laid out there, but you find that they've achieved and developed the nations that we call great nations right now. So when it comes to the items or ingredients that we need to bring about sustainable development, you realize that one of the critical components is so you have to drive innovation as a community, as a household, as a nation, global community at large, to ensure that you drive sustainable development. So talking about innovation, where does Zambia stand when it comes to innovation for development? Innovation. Zambia stands at 112th position out of 139 economies that are submitting to Global Innovation Index. So the Global Innovation Index is an index that is used to measure how innovative nations are. At the moment, about 139 countries innovation index, national innovation index, to the index itself, the global index itself. And there are several measures that the Global Innovation Index looks at, starting from the innovation inputs and outputs. So Zambia performed well in innovation inputs, but couldn't perform well in innovation output, right? That's just the surface of it. Now, being at number 112, that was at least an improvement from the previous innovation index submissions that we had in the past years. But my focus is on the reason why we are not performing better as a nation in terms of innovation. That's my focus. The focus, you find that one of the challenges comes to adoption of local innovations. Going at community level, how many innovations are locally adopted? Now, when we talk about adoption of innovation, the term adoption itself has a lot of steps that you have to take with an innovation, right? Which the main point here is the nation creating an environment to promote and drive innovation at community level. Local ideas, local innovation is supported, need to be given an environment that they can thrive and drive sustainable development. For as long as the adoption rates, adoption steps or adoption criteria is not clear to the common person in the community, you will realize that we will still be struggling to improve in terms of driving innovation at community level. It is not true that as local Zambians, we are not creative, innovative. It is not true that the local community member in Zambia does not have the idea, the initiatives, and the innovations that they can submit to National Innovation Index. Therefore, our discussion should be around how do we improve innovation adoption in our country for us to drive the Global Innovation Index.